Bienvenido al Himalaya. Ya se la sabe. Si hay algo bueno, lo recuerdo, lo pongo en shorts y en TikTok. Y pues bienvenidos. Normalmente no hablo mucho. De repente me dan mis rachitas, pero aquí andamos. Bienvenidos, banda. A ver, tenemos la misión de aquí de este lugar. ¿Dónde estoy yo? Okay. A lo mejor quiere activar esta misión. Tengo mucha chamba que hacer aquí. Esta pinche misión la quiero hacer. Se ve muy buena. Pero primero quiero hacer la chamba de esta zona.
A blade is like a tea leaf.
Debe de haber un hoyo.
Only those who say.
Okay. Por aquí entra.
Lit many times can appreciate its true qualities.
Está profundo. Se ve que es una misión bastante amplia.
Sorry.
Well,
Well. I knew it. Also,
yeah, that's a...
in that case, I'll even offer you a
You'd really do that?
You got it. Well, hello there. If it isn't the traveler...
It's been a while, Mulani. Was all that stuff you...
Of course.
Whoa.
But let's get back to... Come on, don't be
No. We actually came here to ask you to be our guide.
Well, you've come to the right person. So, where do you want to go?
We want to visit the mysterious...
A trip to the mysterious island.
Do you have any...
I assume you're already aware of how difficult the trip will be?
Yep. But with our adventuring experience and with you as our guide...
Then, I learned all my... with a good guide to... But since it's you two, it's just my...
Paimon thought this would be... Paimon will feel really... Mulani?
Whoa, what's the hurry?
Come
on! What are you waiting for? Colo just got back to the tribe.
Oh, Colo's back! Wait for me!
Who's Colo?
Oh, he's currently...
Really?
He's always out and about, so let me put up the closed sign first.
Ah, es misión legendaria esta. Avancemos.
The crystals you asked for can only be found in caverns deeper than 500 meters underground. Here, as for the people you... Next time, just save the trouble.
Indeed. No wonder he's the best. I wouldn't dare to go more than 200 meters down into a cavern like that.
I wonder how much he made this time.
Whoa, it really does sound like a super amazing guide. Do you think you could get some pointers from him, Mualani? Who knows? Maybe he could save us some trouble on our trip to the mysterious island.
Ko'olo always treats his experience like trade secrets. He never tells anyone anything about being a guide.
Oh, okay.
But one day, I'll also be able to reach the island.
That's him, right? Do you really think you'll be able to get his help?
Allow me to do the talking. You must be the top guide of your tribe. I have a commission that I hope you'd be willing to consider.
That guy sure looks familiar. Oh, aren't those two the scholars from Sumeru who were bitten by the Koholosaurs? They also wanted to go to the mysterious island, right? Seems they finally realized that they need a guide.
The commission? Since you've obviously heard about my abilities, have you also happened to hear about my rates? If you're not intimidated by the price, then we can talk.
Yes, I've looked into everything I need to know. As long as the trip is a success, then the commission fees won't be a problem.
Oh? And where is it you want to go?
The mysterious island.
Just as Paimon thought.
But first, please don't misunderstand. I'm no tourist. I wish to visit the real place.
You hear that? He wants to go to the island.
In that case, Ko'olo's the only one for the job. But the journey to...
Since you want to visit the real mysterious island.
Yes, I know. Look, I must reach that island. Even if that means putting my life...
Don't waste your words on me.
You...
You say you'd put your life in... Let's look at it the other way around. Why would I... Many guides in the tribe have received commissions like this, only to end up bogged? How do you think I reached the mysterious island?
Well, I'm different. I'm no ordinary tourist.
That doesn't make much of a difference to me. You'll give up halfway at best. I can tell you're just looking to explore something new. New student, over there.
What's up with that guy's attitude?
I have things to do now. Goodbye.
Hold on, Ko'olo.
What's wrong? I'm only introducing a potential...
Never mind that for now. I don't agree with your views on the island. Uncle New taught me that...
I know. You're just the same as him. You both obviously hope to prove yourselves, but...
Mualani?
The rare ores I brought back are proof that I've been to the island. But as for New, where's his proof? Why don't you wait until he's actually found the island before you start using his views to refute me?
I'm really sorry. I just wanted to take...
That Colo seemed to harbor some kind of...
I know. Quite an impressive achievement for my teacher, huh? Even the best guide in the tribe can't stop talking about him.
Oh, Paimon thought you'd be more upset.
Of course not. But it's hard to prove anything to him unless you've actually been to the island. That's right. It's just that I've always... after telling you about all the dangers with
Actually, Paimon!
No, please don't... If you want a chance of reaching the destination together... I always felt that my teacher is no less skilled than Ko'olo. So, as Uncle New's student, I've always wanted to
But don't you have that chance now, Mualani? If you'd agree with the help of the renowned traveler and her trusty companion...
Oh, Paimon. Come on, bring it in.
Aw, you're making Paimon blush.
Alrighty then. If we're gonna go, we should start preparing right away. I've already had the plans for this trip written out for some time. Come with me.
Oh, it's that scholar guy. Paimon almost forgot he was still here.
Scholar guy? My name is Varumdra. Please, you...
I didn't expect to see you again, Traveler and...
Oh, and it's that lady too! How...
Excuse me, Miss Guide.
I'm Mualani. Just call me by my... As for whether or not you can come along, I'm sure...
Oh.
I admit that after coming to... We'll set off with you as ordinary... In other words, you needn't shoulder the...
If you accompany us, then you are a member of the team.
So you still refuse? Fine. Kariel, put the more for the return trip in your backpack. Without a guide,
Varumdra?
Now he wants to go...
Wait! Please don't do this in front of a guide. I can't let a tourist go on...
I'm so sorry for the trouble. Really.
Don't say that. Although it'd be inappropriate to bring along two strangers I just met. How about this? Let's meet up tomorrow morning.
So you've decided to accept my offer?
No. My plan is to use some...
That's your plan?
Wonderful. On behalf of both
Pretty sure only Mualani could come up with a plan like that.
We need to get started on our preparations. Come with me.
My music's not juvenile at all.
Hey, Alapha. I've got...
We've been over this before. The name's Yellow.
I know.
Well, since you're the customer here, I guess whatever floats your boat.
I need a camping tent with all the accessories. Only the best you've got.
Another commission, huh? Just so you know, a full tent according to your...
How much are we talking?
Don't worry about the costs. I'll take care of it.
Oh, but that's not right.
Ahem. Let's make this clear, Traveler and Paimon. We're not working together like this is a hired commission.
Oh, no! We're traveling as close friends who trust each other with anything.
That's what I thought. Honestly, I can be a little picky when it comes to camping equipment, and I don't want my friends to be paying for me. But don't worry. We're ready, Laffa.
Your total is 200,000.
Isn't that still a lot for you, Mualani?
Just imagine us in the wilderness, okay? We can either sleep out in the open...
You call that a week's worth of pocket money?
That's not important. We still need to buy some equipment from another store. Come with me. Afternoon, Uncle On.
You call me uncle, but I'm old enough to be your grandfather, you know.
Because you're still young, Uncle On. Hey, can you help me find something kind of rare? I can negotiate the price. What do you say?
All right. What are you looking for?
A record player. Specifically, the kind that's convenient to take camping.
Ah, that model is pretty rare indeed. I thought it'd be nice to keep it as a prized collectible in the shop.
Uncle On.
Just don't break it, okay? I'll even buy it back from you when you're done with it.
Thanks, Uncle On.
A record player? Does that mean we need to buy some records too?
Yep, and that's our next stop. Hey, Paka Paka!
Mualani? Have you finally decided to release a record of your own?
You'd be the first I'd sign with if I ever did, but not today. I just want to buy a record.
That's a pretty rare record, you know? Besides, I haven't even finished listening to that one yet.
Maybe I can think of a way to connect you with a friend from the Masters of the Night Wind.
Whoa, then we could produce some really wild tunes. You've got a deal.
Nice. That's the...
What do we need it for anyway?
Well, I asked a friend from the Masters of the Night Wind.
Is that really a thing?
You know how it goes, Mualani. 20,000 mora for this record. That's the best I can do.
Deal.
Milani really is rich.
That should be about everything we need to buy. Next is... Ooh, I'm getting kind of nervous.
What's wrong, Lul?
Next, I need to find... Besides the legend left by the first chief, there's also a map. Well, not just a... It's full of strange symbols. Almost like it's a part of a big puzzle. Guides must... The chief made several... Which brings us to today.
Whoa. Hearing that is also
Yes, but the thought of having...
That's right! Let's go and find him together!
Afternoon, Uncle New. I have a big surprise for you.
A surprise? Then you must be here to finally pick up the map.
You saw right through me, as always.
Did you forget that you had mentioned these two to me before? The ones who went to the Night Kingdom with you. In some sense, you could say that you've already trusted each other with your lives. It's just that my feelings...
Huh?
Do you think that I'm still not...
No, I believe you are the best. After all, the journey...
Don't worry. With our help, Mulan...
Yeah. This time, I'll definitely...
Don't misunderstand. Since you've made up your minds, I won't try to... Our mission as guides has never been to prove...
I understand, Uncle New.
In that case, you may have the map. Also, take this with you.
What is it?
It's a talisman.
Was this made with spinel fruit?
Right. Which is...
You really know me, Beb. All right. Traveler and Paimon, tomorrow we'll set off.
Yay! It's about time to meet up now. What?
Traveler, Paimon, over here.
You're here, Mualani! Oh, and those strange scholars are here too.
Good morning, you two.
Morning!
So when are we leaving?
Seems you're as excited as a child before the start of our journey.
I just want to get down to business as soon as possible.
Don't worry, I'm a very professional guy.
Yay!
First, do you all see the statue here?
Uh-huh. Is it an important clue?
Well, no, it's not a clue at all. He was the first chief of the people of the Springs who came. The first thing we need to do before we set off is to touch the statue and pray.
Is there any theoretical basis to support that claim?
A theoretical basis? No, but my teacher taught me it's an essential step before heading to the mysterious island. Very good. You didn't try to argue with me over something that you aren't knowledgeable about.
Sure, but since this practice doesn't have an...
Come on, everyone. Greetings to my ancestors. As your descendant, I'm about to follow in your footsteps and witness your accomplishments. Allow me to depart under your gaze and return under your protective watch.
It really feels like we're about to embark on a great adventure!
Now, please get ready. We're going to look for the first clue.
Speaking of which, where should we look for the clue?
At a place where many gather. Like a...
Wow, there are a lot.
As expected.
When people from outside the tribe get a copy of the map, when the first chief, so it'll be...
You're a real...
But according to the...
So let me tell you a secret that it's almost like how our tribe, unless you're a guide...
This is a thing?
According to what I've...
But to get there, won't we...
We'll have to think of a way to sneak past without startling them.
You mean we're...
But...
No worries. We actually need someone to stay and look after the luggage, so we'll leave that to you two. Traveler, Paimon, please come with me.
Is that so?
And now I understand how much... Follow me and stay close. Oh no, we've been spotted. Let's back off and try again.
These Kaholosaurs...
Kevin, you've already...
First of all, the Elder, and secondly...
But on what basis?
Okay.
Let Paimon...
According to the map...
this is tricky.
Karya, I've noticed that you only talk when you're trying to help smooth...
Me? I discovered but...
Oh.
You can just call me
In that case, please... Found it!
What's this?
The key to making our way through the herd. If the Kaholosaurs... But this plant can help us solve that problem, because its fragrance is very similar to the scent of a Kaholosaur. We can apply the plant's extract to our bodies and trick their sense of smell.
So, we're gonna rub plant juice on ourselves?
Don't worry, it's also good for your skin.
Oh, Paimon feels all wet and slimy. But this actually does smell like a Kaholosaur.
Perfect. Okay, let's try to make our way through again. Follow me and stay close.
Ay, la gorda. Una gorda pestosa.
Be sure to stay out of sight. What's that sound? Careful! Oh, it's just a young Kaholasaur. Don't worry, this little one doesn't pose any danger. How could there be so many here? We can't get through! Oh, I have an idea. Wait here. Come on! Careful! Don't startle them. Follow me and stay close. We must be getting close.
Look, a bunch are gathering around that rock. What are they doing?
Maybe when things start to get bored. Sounds like...
True, they were definitely trying to scam us. Huh? Do you see that on the rock? It looks like some kind...
I've heard that there is a type of moss that changes color when it reacts to the biological signals released by Kaholasaur. That must be the clue!
Should we take a picture?
Oh, the flash might disturb them.
So we've passed the first stage of the journey.
I see. Had we chosen to drive the car...
Has he always been this way, Miss Karia?
He's just obsessed with his research. That's all.
At least this has shown that my judgment is correct. I've proven my trustworthiness. And so, there should be no need for us to argue next time.
Yes, I understand. And I suppose that'll help us avoid wasting time.
Ooh, Alani really knows how to lead our group.
Next, we'll need to use the lead we found to uncover our next destination. Now, what does this pattern represent?
Hard to tell. Aimon certainly doesn't have any idea what it's trying to get at.
Aha! I got it. Though the lines are kinda rough, I can still see that they represent the boundaries between the water and the land at Jadeskirt Knoll. We can use this to fill in the hole on the map and find our next destination.
Really? You got all that just from some rough lines?
Well, intuition is also a part of it. Maybe I've just seen too many maps as a guide, and now it's easier for me to pick up on patterns like that. All right, break time is over. Let's get ready to move.
Let's hope you'll pull up a good...
go! Okay, this is the place.
So, where do we go next?
I'm not completely sure yet. The map seems to indicate there's a mechanism here that crosses the water. But I still need to think about what these lines might be referring to.
I knew it! My theory was correct!
Sounds like he's got something to say again.
If you have any suggestions, then please feel free to share.
I believe the mechanism that the lines are indicating is a spirit way.
That is a possibility. But I don't remember anyone from the tribe setting up a spirit door around here.
According to my theory, it might not have been set up by humans. The dragons living in that land also used a similar device, long before the humans. Speaking of which, the spirit doors your tribe uses may have been built imitating the dragon ones.
Oh, I remember now. Uncle New did mention this possibility to me before.
After learning about the legend, I realized that it was connected to my research, and so I looked up a lot of related information. Even though I haven't found an exact route to the mysterious island, I'm fairly certain I've deduced the geographical features of the island's surrounding areas. Firstly, it's at an intersection between water and land, and secondly, there should be a high concentration of phlogiston. My research indicates that the Spirit Way was originally a natural phenomenon caused by the flow of phlogiston. Therefore, the area must contain many potential spirit ways, and the dragons who lived here in ancient times may have left behind some devices to control them.
Wow, amazing! Now it all makes sense.
Now everyone's contributing to the team.
You flatter me. If my theory is correct, we should already be very close to the mysterious island. Once you've unlocked the mechanism, we'll be able to derive the island's location.
All right. Then let's start searching for the dragon's spirit door.
That's just a quick and easy name. I won't be able to include it in my thesis. Given the dragons used the device long before the humans, we should stick with a name that references no human concepts. Calling it a phlogiston node would be much more appropriate. If I'm not mistaken...
Whoa! It started glowing!
Looks like we can activate it once we get close enough. The light does, but according to the map, there should be 2 more phlogiston nodes.
Paimon sees it! Oh, but it's way up high. We'll need to find a way up there.
Shine down! Motion to compel!
We finally found all of that.
Great work, everyone! Okay, now first, we need to figure out how to control this thing.
Is there something...
See, look at this. After activating a normal spirit door, we could just go ahead and use... Also, according to the map, if we don't operate the nodes properly, then the people on the spirit way will come tumbling from the sky.
Isn't that super dangerous?
In theory, the process should be very safe, but only if the three...
Do you think you'd be able...
No, I've never tried... Huh?
If Verandra can...
Okay?
After all the adventures she's been on, handling something like this should be easy peasy.
Alright. Then it'll be up to the trap. I'll let you know when we need to switch notes. Just make sure you quit.
Wait, but handling it this way...
Don't worry. It looks like the spirit ways are all above the water.
But it's so high! And you'll be falling so...
Do you still remember only those who can trust each other with their lives can reach the mysterious island? Since you two are willing to trust me, the natural...
Alrighty. Please be careful.
Carving waves!
Now switch to the spirit way on the right. Please activate the next node. Paimon heard Mualani shouting just now. Let's go find the node we need. We did it, Mualani! The path ends up ahead. Switch to the next spirit way. Traveler, get to the next node! Got it! Paimon heard Mualani shouting just now. Let's go find the node we need. Mualani, we've taken care of the final node. Please be careful.
That was perfect.
You were amazing, Mualani! There were a couple of moments Paimon thought it... Oh no.
It appears the phlogiston nodes here need to automatically recharge. Once they're activated, they'll be...
In that case, no matter what happens next, we have to seize our chance.
Do you hear that?
The weather's getting gloomy, and a bunch of whirlpools just appeared in the...
Yes, we need to get to higher ground. Hey, look over there!
Whoa! There's a giant whirlpool over there!
Yep, and that's our next stop.
Huh? What do you mean?
The info I deciphered from the map points to only...
No, what?
Forgive me for being...
Yes, I know. Everything points...
And what if you're wrong?
Verandra.
I'm not trying to be unreasonable. Unfortunately, I'm very knowledgeable in this area. The spirit ways must have affected the nearby bodies of water and lowered the water level. That's why the whirlpools appeared. At this rate, some of the land that was once underwater will soon reappear at the surface and see the light of day again. Don't you think that sounds more like the definition of a mysterious island? So, our goal should be the shallow waters. If we enter that vortex, the undercurrents will drag us to the bottomless abyss.
He does seem to have a point.
I can't find any evidence to refute your claim for the moment, but I still trust my judgment.
And it seems like it's time for our collaboration to come to an end.
But didn't we all agree to trust each other?
I have reached this conclusion.
No. Letting your client separate the...
Then we can implement the plan.
Oh, but you... How about this? You and Karia wait here. I know you like to
Well...
Traveler, Paimon, let's get going.
Whoa.
Do you also think that this is a reckless decision? It's okay. That's completely normal. This is just how it... This gives us the power to decide which way we should go. Although I'm pretty... If the scholars still... The same goes for the two... The good news is that I...
Mulan?
Traveler.
That's right. Besides, it's gonna take...
Aw, Paim.
All right. Let's investigate matters of luck.
I know it...
Wait a sec. Is it just Paimon?
You're right.
That means we need to hurry.
Miss Guide, we have a problem.
Karia? What are you doing?
I tried to persuade him. He said that the water... I'm not much of a swimmer.
Oh, why did this...
No time to hesitate.
Carving waves!
That way? He's been pulled away by the current. Not here either. The current is too fast. We found him.
Oh, there they are!
Veronica, thank goodness you're all right. Thank you so much, Miss Guide.
It's just... I didn't expect...
Right, who knows it?
Seems...
Why would you give...
How can you say that?
I'm really sorry.
Don't feel guilty, Karia. The only problem is, it's already getting late.
Now that you mention it, Paimon is feeling a little hungry. Hey, Paimon's stomach can be very sensible. It won't interrupt while everyone's busy solving puzzles.
We have plenty of tasty things to eat.
Yeah.
Let's just find a suitable spot to make.
Ni hao. Ni hao.
Is this the spot?
Ni hao.
Let Paimon and the Traveler help.
Go ahead. I'll take care. What do you think? This is a specialty dish I learned to make that's perfect for camping. Karia helped out quite a bit, so she deserves some credit too.
No. I'm just happy I was able to help out.
What was that sound?
Don't worry. Remember the record player I bought? Let me go turn it on. Listen. Not bad, right?
Wow, so it really works! Paimon thought you were just playing it for good luck!
My parents told me that most of the valuable experience from our ancestors is hidden in various customs. It's always better to trust our traditions.
Guess that makes sense.
In a sense, this trip to the mysterious island is also a custom left behind by...
Yeah, Paimon would like to know too!
Even though I've heard my parents tell stories since I was little, it's said that he was the first...
That sounds pretty amazing.
Yeah. There isn't a place in Natland that he didn't visit. Even the most remote parts bear his footprints. Even now, no one has even come close to his reputation and status as a guide. His trip to the mysterious island is the most legendary of all his accomplishments. But oddly enough, after returning from the mysterious island, he laid aside his yearning for adventure and chose to settle down. That's how the tribe was founded. It really makes me wonder what the journey meant to him. A camping trip shouldn't be this stuffy and quiet. Everyone needs to help make it more lively. How about this? Before we rest for the night, let's have a bonfire party.
If we're going to go plunging into that whirlpool tomorrow, then wouldn't it be best to try to rest and conserve energy now?
Now's not the time to be a party pooper. You ought to agree to ideas from the one who rescued you today.
Yeah, she's right!
All right. So what do the rules stipulate for a bonfire party?
Rules? A bonfire doesn't have any rules. Everyone just needs to have a good time. How about this? I'll ask everyone a question, and then we'll take turns saying what's on our mind.
Okay, sounds fun enough.
So, for the first question, what's the purpose of a journey?
Oh, we were just talking about this.
Let's hear everyone's ideas, and maybe we can figure out what the first chief was thinking back when he made the trip.
Paimon can go first. If you ask Paimon what the purpose of a journey is, it'd definitely be about treasure, and all kinds of delicious food. And, most importantly, it's about making the trip together with your companions.
Yes, I can't agree more. Okay, next person. How about you, Traveler? You sure are taking your time thinking about it. Oh, I get it. You must have passed through many... It's quite possible that your experience traveling is more than what I have as a guide. It's understandable that you can't explain it off the top of your head. Why don't I circle back to you later? You can tell me once you have a clear answer. Next, let's hear what Karya has to say.
Me? If you ask about my travels... Well, this is actually my first time traveling, so I don't have anything useful to contribute.
That doesn't matter. This is a party around the bonfire, not some research seminar.
All right. If I had to say what the meaning of a journey is, I'd say it provides an opportunity for true companionship. Before you reach the destination, you don't need to think about anything outside the trip itself. As long as you stick together with your companions, you won't have any trouble to worry about.
Yeah, I get it.
I'm on too!
Uh-huh. I hope that didn't sound too silly.
Alright, now it's Varamdra's turn.
All right, if you insist. In my opinion, our goals and dreams in life are all in pursuit of what we call results. The so-called journey is but a path that leads to these results. So, the greatest meaning of a journey lies in managing to find the right result.
Not sure I completely get what you mean.
There's nothing difficult to understand. It's the same as the decision of your first chief. He must have discovered enough valuable results after visiting the mysterious island to decide that he should end his journey. Once you've achieved the results you want, any additional journeys would become all but meaningless. Before coming here, someone had stolen the results of one of my research projects. All that person had to do was sign his name on my achievements, and he was able to take all of the honors. All my effort vanished into the air as though it never existed. Do you understand now, Miss Guide? Without results, the journey is meaningless.
I sympathize with your situation, but I'm afraid I can't agree with your take.
I don't need your sympathy. As long as I can reach the mysterious island and find the correct results, my pain and struggles will become just another insignificant part of the process. What happened during the day already proved that my theories were wrong, so I'm willing to trust your judgment. I apologize for our previous argument. I must make it to the mysterious island, and if I have to entrust my life to someone else to achieve that goal, then so be it!
Was that actually supposed to be an apology? Because it sounded kinda awkward.
Actually, there's a saying among the guides of the people of the Springs. If the goal of the journey was to reach the destination, then you should have never left the house to begin with. Because the final destination of every journey is your home. It would be disrespectful of my duties as a guide if I were just taking tourists straight to where they wanted to go. It's my hope to also make everyone feel happy along the way to their destination. That is what I would truly call a journey. And that is my answer.
Just as you don't agree with me, I can't agree with your point of view either.
I'm not too worried about that. After all, another purpose of traveling is to help people understand each other better.
What sort of logic is that?
All right, that's it for this round. Since it's still early, how about we tell some horror stories next?
Huh? Oh, now Paimon's scared. Paimon slept so well. Oh, Mulan and the others seem to be up already. Let's go see what they're up to.
Just in time.
What the? You already
We're in luck. We were practicing all morning so they could get the hang of controlling them.
Oh, it seems after apologizing, you've already become trusted members of the...
Is now really the time to be teasing us?
He's right. We should...
Even though we had this discussion yesterday, I still want to double check.
You bet!
Okay? Then let's go!
Paimon accidentally swallowed some water. So scary. What is this place?
I can't believe it. There are subterranean caverns under the water.
Milani was right!
Let's see where this cave leads. Come with me. according to the map, we need to head downward? Okay. Don't be afraid, everyone. Jump down with me. My apologies.
Is that lava up ahead?
It appears these caves were formed by volcanic activity.
I see. Then the spirit waves were affecting lava deep underground. Altering the lava's flow created temporary holes which allowed us to follow the water's current and enter this underground space. Yes!
Are all scholars from Sumeru?
Hard to say.
But can there be an island in this?
It appears we haven't read. You can only do so much on your own, but with a group, anything's possible. The most important part of going out to have fun is, well, going out. So just show up and I'll handle the rest.
Stabilize! Solidify!
My apologies. There is no escape.
Let's ride! Whoa, what's that light?
Let's keep going. We'll be able to see. Watch your step. Follow closely, everyone. Heads up! These volcanic caves aren't very stable, so watch out for falling rocks. like this.
What a maze! There's lava everywhere!
Let's look around together and see what we can find.
Very well.
There are plants.
There's nothing unusual about that. Wait, it is a little strange. This isn't ordinary spinel fruit. It's the same as the...
Isn't that the talisman?
Yes. I'll be...
There's so much lava, and it's getting...
The lava here...
From here...
A distant light.
Miss Guide, it seems...
I've got it! Do you see that golden light in the distance? I'm positive that's the mysterious island. That's...
Really?
I'm a scholar from... When I first heard one exaggerate under certain environments, since the ore can't be moved in time, it begins to accumulate. If I'm not mistaken, there'll be a large pool of lava up ahead, and the mysterious island will be floating.
So you mean...
Rejoice!
Really? Then let's hurry!
Wait, Paimon. We should head back now.
What are you saying?
This map is covered with what you just said maybe...
Are you joking?
What?
You thought I'm after...
Oh, he's acting...
After my previous findings were stolen, I began a new... As long as I can bring to me this ore as the result that must be obtained. Otherwise, all those hardships along the way will be rendered
As we agreed before...
Why? Are you wary of me? Now that we've confirmed that the
She's not that kind of person, Varamdra.
The result is right before my very eyes.
Oh no! He went running in!
Not good. We must stop him.
Is it just Paimon or is the ground shaking? What the? Where did these monsters come from?
These monsters. Looks like the lava here is becoming active again.
Miss Guide, Varamdra,
He'll be trapped by the lava. We need to hurry and take care of these monsters. Kamisato art. Sometsu.
Order guide. Stabilize.
Illusion shattered. Now you shall perish.
Incinerate. Take.
The lava is rising!
Varamdra!
Traveler, Paimon, please take care of Karya. I'll be right back.
What are you doing, Mool?
I can use my surf...
But that's way too risky! Okay then,
The cave is becoming more and more unstable. I have to hurry. More falling rocks. Okay, what's this? Looks like I'm just in time.
It's right there! I'm almost there!
Look carefully.
Why don't I give up?
Me?
You have the ability to move over the lava. That way, you'll have the... You want to know why I...
The lava is rising. If I take this risk, then how will the others get back? Did you forget?
You...
Come with me.
No!
I've brought him back. He's fortunate that he wasn't seriously hurt.
Oh, thank goodness. Thank you so much, Miss Guide.
You're welcome.
No, I refuse!
Seriously?
Varandra!
Whoa.
I've always believed that you're the most talented person I believe that even so...
Coria.
She's finally
Lilani the...
Don't panic. It's...
Where did all these Cahola...
No time to explain. Just get on.
Got it.
Everyone okay? Let's take a head. We escaped Dane.
Oh.
What's the point?
Hey, don't look...
Actually, according to the map...
Oh? Then which way should we go? Wait, aren't we back where we started?
Come on, let's go to the statue.
So, what's the point of coming back here again?
Oh, here, look! Some hidden...
Really? Let Paimon...
Congratulations, Guide from the Future. You have completed a challenge that even I found ambitious. And now, I finally have the chance to tell you my story. You may have heard legends describing me as the best guide in all of Nadland. But in the beginning, I was more like a treasure hunter. I chased results, facing countless dangers to prove myself. Time after time, I ventured where others didn't dare, never failing to bring back rare treasures. My fame was second to none. And yet, I never felt satisfied. So I found a new goal, a challenge that no one had ever achieved before. The legendary, mysterious island. Another chance to prove myself. Unfortunately, my friends who had traveled with me all this time had grown tired of my nonsense. Instead of praise, they now showered me with words of caution. Perhaps this journey was one that I had to complete. But luckily, they decided to once again put up with my antics. Just as before, they came up with ingenious ways to help me move forward. They never let me down, even when I had to place my life in their hands. And they always trusted my judgment, even when it took a lot of courage. In the end, just as ever, we found the result we came for. But that golden glow was baiting me towards death. It was the glow of a rare ore, but it was also the warning sign of an impending eruption. Maybe if I pressed on and put my life on the line, I could get the result I wanted. And yet, there was a chance I'd lose something even more precious. But don't worry. In the end, I made the same choice as you. Everyone was disappointed that their illustrious guide had, for once, returned empty-handed. But seeing everyone survive, I felt satisfied for the first time in my life. Perhaps the treasure I had really been searching for had been right here with me, all along. So, I decided to end my long journey and find a safe place for my hard-earned treasure. To me, this is the real mysterious island.
The hidden inscriptions disappeared!
These must have been the words the first chief left for those that would come after him.
In that case, the mysterious island from the legend is actually where the people of the springs are living now!
I remember now that the elders once told me our tribe was originally founded on a small island. Later, the coastlines changed, allowing the island to become what it is today. The journey to the mysterious island starts exactly where it ends. Yeah, I think I understand the choice he made now.
The golden glow is an indicator of when the lava will periodically erupt. If that's the case, the principle of vulcanite formation implies that it will only appear at the start of fierce lava activity, and the flowing lava will quickly swallow it and make it all disappear without a trace. This means that there's zero possibility of ever bringing the ore back. Are the results I've been chasing all this time only an illusion that can be seen from far away?
Harondra. Our journey is not yet over. As we agreed, please come back to the people of the springs with me. Then we'll officially complete this journey.
Fine. I suppose that would also count as some kind of result.
Don't be so down. I have a feeling that the next answer I'm looking for will also be useful to you.
Paimon remembers now. There's still something important we need to ask Mualani's teacher about.
My apologies. Uncle New, we're back!
Mualani, it's...
Uncle, I've completed the journey to the mysterious island. I'm here.
But you still have a question you wish to...
Yes.
Yes, I have.
If that's the case, then...
Because...
A choice?
Did you notice that the hidden inscriptions on the...
Oh yeah, you're right.
There's a special paint on the statue that would change color when it comes into contact with volcanic dust. Only those who have been to that underground space will be contaminated by the dust and be able to see the hidden message. But once the dust starts to wear off, the hidden inscription will disappear again. And this is the choice that the first chief left to us. If you choose to boast about your deeds, you will receive the highest honor, but the legend of the mysterious island would be destroyed as well. If you choose to remain silent, then the mysterious island will remain a legend and continue to attract the next generation of young guides to rise to the challenge. In the end, my companions and I all chose the latter.
Oh, I get it now.
But not being able to tell anyone after accomplishing such a feat. People like Ko'olo will still look down on you. Are you really okay with that?
But have you noticed that Ko'olo, who claims to have been to the island, hasn't actually completed the trip?
What?
Right. Paimon remembers that Ko'olo said that he went to the mysterious island alone. But there's no way he could have been able to use the spirit ways!
He deliberately recommended the client to find Mualani, probably because he thought she wouldn't be able to reach the mysterious island. That way, Mualani wouldn't be able to expose him. As guides, we are not adventurers, let alone treasure hunters. The greatest responsibility of a guide is to take the client to their destination safely. But in the process, we also gain much skill and experience at overcoming danger. This allows us to go to places that no one else can reach, and even find treasures that no one else can find. Many guides gradually lose sight of their true beliefs and intentions in the process, and end up becoming like Ko'olo. They end up becoming more like thieves who would rush to the other side of the lava lake, regardless of the consequences, rather than good guides who would turn around and save their friends. This is why the first chief left behind the legend and the map. To lure younger generations into taking up the challenge, thereby teaching them everything he had learned. Aside from me, many other tribe members have also traveled to the mysterious island. And just like me, they understood the first chief's intentions. So they've also made pacts with their companions, choosing to give up the results that would prove themselves and give the younger generation the chance to continue the challenge.
You've all given up on the results.
Sir, I've given up on nearly one result. I haven't given up on everything. Given her talent and qualifications, Mualani was well within her rights to choose the top-ranked guide Ko'olo as her teacher. But she chose me. I believe I was able to cultivate such an outstanding student and witness her completion of the legendary challenge precisely because I didn't become someone like Ko'olo. If instead of looking at one single journey, we look at my entire career as a guide, I'd say I have not returned empty-handed. What about you?
Karia, I've come up with a new...
You're the same as always. In any case...
Karia!
Because...
yes,
But...
Karia, given that perhaps the treasure I'm seeking has been by my...
I understand, Verandra.
It appears this guest has also found his answer.
It seems he's finally put two and two together.
There's nothing to worry about. It's just like Karia said. I can start some new research and reclaim everything I've lost.
But it seems he's still as stubborn as before.
Now, it's your turn to make the choice, Mualani.
But, Uncle New, I'm sure anyone who can...
Very good. Then there's nothing more I can teach you. Here, take this talisman again. You can pass it on to your student in the future.
Looks like it's also our time to say goodbye. You've taken great care of us throughout our journey. As thanks, I'm also willing to keep the journey a secret.
Then remember, the next time you come to visit the people of the Springs, you know where to find friends for help.
Friends? I suppose we are theoretically friends now. Yes. When I...
Well, that's one way to thank someone.
Then Verandra and I will be taking our leave.
Okay, bye-bye!
You're back already. So, as news student, did you manage to find the mysterious island?
What are you doing here all of a sudden?
Well, I found something even more precious than the island.
You... Seems you really learned a lot from New about how to make yourself feel better. I knew it. How could anyone ever reach the island with so many hindrances?
Mm-hmm.
Huh? What? Why are you all looking at me like that? The elders of the tribe also gave me that same look. What's that supposed to mean? New. I've already proven that I'm stronger than you. I've been to even more dangerous places and found far more precious treasures. I've even been to the mysterious island. Why do you still look at me as if my words don't bother you at all?
Koholo, even if you had never been to the island, no one would deny your abilities. But as for what we would deny about you, only you can find the answer to that.
Me?
So now, our trip to the mysterious island is officially finished, right?
Yeah, but I have one more place I want to show you. Come with me. Whirling snow! This is the place. From what I've heard, if we take a group photo here...
What made you think of...
Well, we can...
You've earned the greatest...
Would you call it a sacrifice? After all that we've been through together, the results don't matter anymore. It's kind of...
No, I get it.
Traveler!
So that's your answer, huh? To the... It's a good one.
Yep, Paimon's ready!
3, 2, 1. Kaholasaur! I only wish life could be as leisurely as this a little more often. How greedy of me. So this is a day in the life of the traveler. I mean, without you... Time. A blade embraces its duty.
¿Quieres ir? Órale, pues. Órale.
Here we are. Flasoli! Open up! Flasoli? That's strange. Huh. The door. Hey, Nechka! Still, I told Flasoli we were.
Hey, what's that over there? Looks like.
That's right. When she was still in the fort, but since Nechka fell. Wait a minute.
Whoa, look at all these broken The tracks end at this cliff. Could the Tepetlosaur have climbed up the mountain? Let's head up there and see. There really is a Tepetlosaur up here.
Hey, Traveler! Paimon!
That's Chevin's voice!
Come down, quick!
Huh? We just got why is the Tepetlosaur coming along? Whoa, hey, don't run! You'll hit us!
Yangu, come here. Are you being naughty again? Oh, that's a good sword. All right, run. Sorry, you two. I was what she said. She just wanted to, but she ended up getting lost.
Yeah, Chevin told us she was.
She's still very weak, but it's nothing a good night's rest. That said,
Don't worry about it. We know she's still recovering. Chevin told us how serious her illness was. Her health definitely comes first.
well, she can at least speak to. That's already more than I.
Hey, cheer up! We do appreciate that she tried to welcome us.
Yeah, what did you get us?
Well, it's a blaze gem inscription. I made it from the techniques used to make it are all. Don't. When I first made one, but then Chevin suggested using the crystals to make a.
Blaze gem inscriptions made by quite the sales pitch, don't you think?
Wow, that description.
Word of mouth isn't always reliable, is it? But the words it's the perfect gift for a dear friend.
Paimon's interested. Then, once we find your brother, we can get him to add his. That way, our names will be together.
You deserve it. You saved
Chevin, I thought I.
Don't you start acting shy.
Well then, thank you both. Nachka should be well by then.
Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Hold on, this isn't part.
You never know. You do look like you have.
No, don't listen to that traveler.
In any.
Oh no, it's the Tepetlosaur again.
Also, if you don't mind, Tlasoli, I dropped it when I was I tried to fix.
Just leave it to me. Thank you, Chevin.
It was nothing.
You're right. Yangu, behave yourself. I'll have Chevin contact you once Maybe we'll leave it.
Oh, that sounds great. We'll look forward to all the good food. Anyway, see you around, Tlasoli.
Look after yourself. Nachka.
is finished making the Blaze Gem inscription. Since Nechka's birthday is around the corner, let's go to the tribe and buy some things. And then...
Shilonen, good thing you're here.
Oh, the shelf on the left, second row down.
I haven't even said why I'm here. But...
Yes?
Really?
Exactly. In hot weather like this, cuz...
I see.
Sure, sounds good to me.
Hey, Shilonen!
Oh, Traveler, Paimon! We meet again. Oh, how's your ancient name? Oh, good. It was my first time working with the Lord of the Night to forge... There are... Well, less than the...
Oh, well that...
I found the Shilonen. Thanks a lot. By the way...
I've prepared a gift.
You're not planning on giving...
Yeah, that's right. Flowers will wither and toys will... But a set of durable work tools will always... Well, still, I won't... The book is not what you call a bestseller, but luckily, I have a few copies in my collection. They were really old.
Wait.
Oh, it is quite hot today. Seems you're about...
My memory can't be this bad. It's just these last few...
Well, in that case, why don't you use the blade? After all, that inscription will
No. I engrave... You know, even though this Blaze Gem... Everyone thinks that the inscription... So...
Sounds kinda like... But if you do that, won't everyone be...
With her method, the light must be a... Without the...
That's true. In the end, a Blaze Gem making wishes to... But... Well, as long as you don't sub... And I don't think... Still, it's really...
At least she... I was really worried about their family at first. And was even planning to send them... Huh?
All right. If you stay out in the heat for any longer, I'm afraid...
Right.
So you'll be going to Nechka's birthday...
Oh, yeah, sure. Oh, so that's... Then let's just go...
Huh? Wait a sec, if we ask...
But if you don't ask her, here's another idea.
But shouldn't we give it a little... Shilonen, have you really never asked...
Unfortunately, no. It wasn't until recent... Anyway, there's no need to overthink.
No, that's terrible! Let's just go ask Nechka. Even though it would ruin the surprise, we could... Anyway...
Well, it's a little... The premise of the book, but after defeating... In the ending of the... I remember there was one... I do not wish to see your blood be reduced. The other version, in the revised version... However, the revised version... The store owners... Even now, the only... Anyway, I couldn't... I picked out a copy. If you're interested... Oh, and here...
So that's how they're trying to sell up...
Let's get going.
I only wish life could be as leisurely as this a little more often. Go on now,
Hey, Tlasoli!
Oh, what a surprise.
Oh, it's been a while. I received Nechka's letter. There are several editions. I asked a messenger.
Let's go inside. Shilonen used to... You were already a big... Oh,
Traveler, please help me get her into the house.
Oh, Paimon will help too! Be good, Yangu, and go get in the...
All right, let's,
Sorry. Nechka's illness has been flaring up recently, so I was up for a few nights. I suddenly started to feel Have a seat.
Oh, I've already brought them over. This cup's for you, Auntie. And these are for you, too.
Chocolatl?
Oh, don't worry. Auntie,
The last time you came to visit, you were still just a kid. But now you're
Oh, well, it's all thanks to the drinks.
We heard that you two are from this...
When I was little, my parents were... The moment I became idle at home...
Then I would have your parents go back, boil you a pot of
Yeah, and then I would drink and listen to you banging away with your tools in the workshop. But eventually, she moved out of the tribe to find some more space.
But why did you seem so familiar with the place?
Because the layout of this place is identical to... Let me see,
That's right. I remember you used to... But you're all grown up now. That's how Nechka sees Shilonen, too. Whenever she's feeling better, she always asks me when...
Well, yeah, I'm here now. And even brought a gift as a...
You said Nechka asked you for...
Oh, really? Well, I wasn't able to help her when she was sick.
Don't be too hard on yourself, Shilonen. You have great responsibilities. The responsibility...
You just had more important things to tend to, Auntie. No one in the tribe blames you. We all know that Nechka needs her mother's care.
But that doesn't change the fact that I gave up on my work. And even now, I still have not found the courage to pick up my hammer again. I'm sorry to leave you to shoulder all the responsibilities alone, Shilonen.
Oh.
Whoa, why so somber all of a sudden? Don't be so sad, everyone! Hasn't Nechka gotten better lately?
Oh, relax, Auntie. I can handle the work. But once Nechka is back on her feet, you should get back to work and let me have a vacation. You'll be the one who's busy then, and I'll be sitting at the side drinking chocolatl and cheering you on.
If that day really comes, you can have as much chocolatl as you like. If you asked me before, I wouldn't have even been able to talk about it. But now that she's gradually recovering, I've also gained some courage to face what happened back then. Nechka's illness actually originates from the Abyss. That night, I was in the tribe, having a discussion over the forging of new ancient names. Before we could finish our discussion, the alarm started to ring outside. A horde of monsters from the Abyss suddenly attacked the tribe, so everyone banded together to fight them off. I joined the fray as well, and it wasn't until the monsters were repelled that I got back home with some guards from the tribe. But Nechka was gone. I can't remember how long I spent searching for her. Maybe for 2 or 3 days. In the end, we found Nechka at the bottom of a short cliff. She was holding a dried-up embercore flower in her hand, and there were traces of abyssal corruption around her wounds. I know. It was all my fault. Before the incident, Nechka had asked if I could forge an ancient name for her. Work was busy at the time, so I told her that if she could find an embercore flower, I would use it as material to forge her an ancient name. Oh, Nechka, my daughter. My Nechka. I was holding her in my arms, but no matter how many times I called her name, she wouldn't open her eyes and look at me. I was the one who decided to move my workshop to the outskirts of our tribe for work, and I was the one who left her home alone. Oh, my daughter. My Nechka. Why do you have to suffer like this?
Whoa, hey! It's She's getting better! She already has the strength to write letters now, doesn't she? Well, Shilonen has even brought her a gift!
Sorry. I just can't control myself whenever I remember that time. Phew. Alright. It's not every day that we get guests. I really shouldn't be crying like this. I asked someone to buy some ingredients for me. So, why don't you stay for dinner tonight? I'll make some shrimp bisque, grilled fish and mint sauce, and tower tacos.
We'll help. That sounds like a lot to make, and we don't want you to tire yourself out. She mentioned all those delicious dishes and you're just going to make a...
You three just need to make...
Oh, we haven't had anything to...
Ah, it just occurred to me that Shilonen likes to eat cheesy crab hot pot. Why don't I make that instead of the grilled fish and mint sauce? I remember you don't like picking out fish bones.
Nah, both are fine with me. I've learned to just chew up the fish bones now.
Oh, come on now. If you don't want to pick out the bones, I can just take them out for you. Anyway, for dessert, would you like a cup of grain fruit or chocolate?
Cup of grain fruit!
How about a cup of green fruit mixed with chocolate?
Okay, got it. I'll go start cooking, but could you do me a favor in the meantime? I ordered a bunch of ingredients, and they should be here any minute now. Would you go check by the door and see if they were already here? If so, please bring them in. Come on, Shilonen. Stop lying around. You shouldn't nap before dinner. It'll ruin your appetite.
Hey, I'm not a kid anymore, you know. You don't have to worry about my appetite.
That's beside the point. If you don't watch out for your health while you're still young, then when you get older, you'll...
All right. I'm getting up.
We'll go check on the ingredients with Shilonen. It isn't far, so it shouldn't take us long.
That kid.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems. A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems. So this is a day in the life of the traveler. I'm learning more about you all the time.
No one's come to deliver the ingredients yet.
A messenger from the Scions of the Canopy wouldn't be flying here. They usually come climbing down the cliffs nearby. No need to look. There isn't any...
I just saw it. Hey, you there! Sorry, but does Tlisoli live around here?
Oh, are you the one who's supposed to deliver the ingredients?
Ingredients? Are you kidding? I was nearly eating my... Never mind that now. Those monsters are still hot on my heels. Please.
Shilonen, Whoa, she's already gone up to fight the monsters? Let's go help her out!
This is order.
Shine down!
Invisible evidence!
Let the mountain's veins boil!
All right, Oh, it also seems we're in good luck.
Strange, we didn't see any...
Yeah, right. I use this road to deliver goods It's the main road in and out of the tribe, so people often come here to clear out any monsters. This area is usually very safe. I don't know what happened, but it seems like all the monsters around here have gone berserk. Even the docile Tepetlosaurs are in a frenzy. Tlisoli doesn't even forge ancient names anymore, so why can't she just move back to the tribe? If she comes back, Nachko will even be able to find some playmate. Strange. I always remembered it before. How could I forget all of a sudden?
Look at that! He has a Blaze Gem inscription too!
You should go back to the tribe. It seems like you had quite the scare today. We'll take the ingredients back for you. I'll carry these bags, and you two can carry the rest.
If you say so. Thank you so much. I guess today's just a really bad day for me to go outside.
That's so weird. Why is everyone we run in... Heimat's not sure how to say it, but she's got a strange feeling about this.
Once you live long enough, you'll eventually start experiencing strange days like this. Let's bring the ingredients back. Otherwise...
Let's do this then!
There is no escape! Boom! Torn to oblivion! Shine down!
You are qualified after all.
But a momentary distraction.
Ah, you're finally back. What took you so long? I was starting to worry.
Oh yeah, we ran into some small problems, but...
Alright. As long as everything...
such tasty food! You're amazing, Tlasoli!
They were all pretty simple dishes to...
Paimon will help herself. Paimon will have some...
Ooh, yeah. Can I get another serving, please?
You're done already? Do you even chew when you're eating?
Of course! Didn't I say that I chew up the fish bones? I'll have just one more fish and leave the rest for Nachka.
It's okay. Just go ahead and eat all you'd like. Nachka can't eat these dishes anyway. Her body is too weak to digest these kinds of things. I'll just make some broth for her.
Oh no, but Paimon thought she'd already recovered.
Injuries caused by the abyss cannot be undone. The doctor said the fact that she stayed... But it's okay. Nachka can talk to me now and can even hold my hand. That's more than I could ask for. Even if she will never again know that I am her mother.
What do you mean?
The doctor said the abyss has had an irreversible effect on Nachka's soul. She's lost all her memories from before she was injured. The doctor also said this sort of memory loss isn't like simply forgetting something.
Huh? But how does...
You know about the woven scrolls that the Masters of the Night... Well, generally speaking, forgetting things is like when the woven scrolls would gradually... But the case of Nachka's memory loss is as if the books she loved to read, the flowers she took joy to grow, and the time she spent in this house were all cut off by the abyss. As one example of that, she's a good kid. But I've always had a feeling that she's constantly wondering about things like, where is her real mother? Nachka really has no idea that her real mother is right in front of her, and has never left.
So you plan on recreating Nachka's woven scroll?
What do you mean?
Or should I say, you've already started reweaving that scroll long ago. The delivery guys. I saw it hanging from his waist, so I asked to borrow it from him. Don't worry, I'll return the inscription.
When did you know?
Yeah, I noticed it back when Blaze Gem inscriptions suddenly became popular among the tribe. It was then that I also noticed that everyone wearing Blaze Gem inscriptions had varying degrees of memory. Traveler, you've picked up on it too, haven't you? Accessories made using the shapes and patterns of these engravings are also identical. By making just a few slight adjustments to the layout and connections of the main pattern, you can pretty much qualify. And yet, you've never told anyone about these engravings and the Blaze Gem inscriptions that can be activated at any time. Am I right, Auntie?
I knew you were a sharp one, Shilone. That's right. I have a way. I want to forge an ancient name for...
And the reason they must be approved, extracting those memories from the ley lines, requires the Wibe's assistance. But your plan wouldn't need to... Your Blaze Gem inscriptions will help you complete that part of your... And the ancient names you're trying to forge will be used...
A memory bank? Wait, so the reason all those people were having trouble remembering stuff is because the Blaze Gem inscriptions took away...
Using other people's memories of Nachka to reconstruct her past? This is the first time I've heard of such an idea.
You've seen through my plans, Shilonin. You're as outstanding as ever. Far more brilliant than me. I intend to use this method to collate all the memories related to Nachka, and allow her to regain her...
Wouldn't extracting memories like that hurt the person carrying the Blaze Gem inscription?
Not at all. Every time a Blaze Gem inscription extracts memories, the process is under my precise control. That way, there's no chance of anyone in the tribe getting hurt. This is the central inscription that controls all the other, which will also soon serve as nature.
You made all of this yourself, Tlasoli?
Yes. It was lots and lots of work. You saw it yourself. I nearly fainted. I could collapse tomorrow, or even in the next few moments. But Nachka's ancient name is still far from completion. I've solved the issue of storing memories, but I still don't know how to connect...
I thought you just...
I considered it, but this matter doesn't have anything to do with my... It's of no help to me.
You know the price to pay for making something.
Yes, I do. But as long as I can get my Nachka... Otherwise, Nachka won't have it. She won't remember me. When that time comes, she'll be left to drift around. She is my daughter, the one to whom...
Shilonin!
I'm going to completely disassemble it to confirm its components and uses, and I won't make any promises. Say goodnight to Nechka for me, Auntie.
Oh, wait. I've also finished the inscriptions for the trap. I'm sorry it took me so long.
Hold on, Auntie. The Traveler and Paimon have never met Nechka before, so you can't draw any memories from them.
That wasn't my intention. They're just ordinary gifts. Please, take...
What was that no-
Nechka must have woken up, and... Nechka! Don't try to...
You go ahead and take care of Nechka, Auntie. Let's go, Traveler and Paimon. Let's head back to the tribe first. There's some things I need to get from my workshop. Disassembling the central inscription? It's not going to be easy.
I only wish life usually this a little more often. How greedy of me.